Have you ever looked at your male cat and wondered what's really going on in that mysterious little head? Why does he act like a king one minute and a clingy baby the next? Most owners just think male cats are more confident or independent. But that's not the full story. In this video, you'll discover the strange science-backed secrets that make male cats so different from females. Miss this, and you could be punishing your Tom for simply trying to bond. But before we begin, please like and subscribe to support our channel. Now let's peek inside the secret world of male cats. Number 10. Why male cats love to talk to you. Have you ever noticed your male cat meowing, like he's trying to hold a full-on conversation with you? It's not your imagination. Male cats really are more likely to talk to their humans than females. But why? It's partly because male cats use vocalization as a social tool. They've learned that humans respond to sound faster than body language, so your Tom has turned meowing into his personal remote control for attention. The chattier the cat, the stronger the bond usually is. Some experts even say male cats talk to mimic the sounds we make when we speak to them. Others think it's a leftover from kittenhood when they called for their mothers. Either way, that sweet meow is more than noise, it's emotional communication. Do your male cats talk a lot too? Drop a comment below and share how vocal they are. And once you understand why your Tom talks so much, you'll see another side of how deeply they bond, especially with certain people. Number 9. Male cats bond more deeply with women. Why do so many male cats seem extra attached to women? You've probably seen it, the Tom who ignores everyone else, but melts into the lap of one specific woman. Studies suggest there's a real reason for that. Female voices tend to be higher pitched and gentler in tone, which cats find easier to read emotionally. Male cats are also more responsive to affection that feels calm and nurturing, and women naturally show that kind of warmth. It's like emotional tuning, your cat picks up your vibe faster than you think. Some researchers even say this bond goes both ways, with women unconsciously matching their cat's body language. That's why it can feel like he gets you on another level. Once you realize this, you'll start noticing subtle things like how your Tom blinks slower or sits closer when you talk softly. And if you thought that connection was just random chemistry, wait until you hear how much a father cat's own personality can shape his kittens. Number 8. A father cat's personality shapes his kittens. Most people think mother cats do all the shaping, but the father's personality can actually leave a hidden mark on his kittens. Scientists found that calm, friendly Toms often have kittens that grow up more social and trusting. It's not just genes, it's behavior too. When a father cat is gentle and confident, those traits can carry through to his offspring's stress response. Even though most Toms don't stick around, the way they act before mating can influence what kind of temperament their kittens will have. For breeders, this is huge. Choosing a mellow, affectionate male can lead to friendlier litters overall. It's a bit like how human dads pass down more than DNA, they set emotional tone. Makes you wonder, doesn't it? But not every male cat is dad material. And that's where things get a little more complicated. Number 7. Most male cats aren't dad material. Except a few. Imagine this: a proud mama cat caring for her newborns, while dad casually naps 2 rooms away, totally unbothered. That's most male cats for you. In the feline world, fatherhood isn't really in the job description. Most Toms walk off after mating and never see their kittens. But there are rare exceptions that melt hearts, like Siamese or ragdoll males, who sometimes groom or even babysit the kittens. These few dad cats show surprising patience and protectiveness, staying close to their families. It's a tiny glimpse of what feline fatherhood could look like if it were common. Seeing one in action feels like spotting a unicorn in fur form. Maybe that's why viral videos of caring cat dads rack up millions of views. We crave seeing that softness in them. And speaking of differences, have you ever noticed something strange about which paw your cat uses most? That little detail might reveal more than you think. Number 6. Most male cats are left-pawed. Believe it or not, most male cats are lefties. Yep, your Tom probably reaches swats and steps with his left paw more often than his right. Scientists tested this by giving cats puzzles and toys, and the results were surprisingly consistent. Males leaned left, while females favored the right. It's not just cute trivia. Paw preference connects to which side of the brain they rely on most. Left-pawed cats use the right hemisphere, which handles emotions and spatial awareness. That might explain why male cats sometimes act more impulsive or expressive. Next time your cat reaches for a treat, watch closely and see which paw leads. It's like watching his personality in motion. And if you think that's fascinating, wait until you find out how their brains help them learn routines faster than you'd expect, but only when they feel like it. Number 5. Male cats learn routines. Faster, but only when they want to. You know that moment when your cat hears the sound of his food bag and sprints into the room like lightning? That's no coincidence. Male cats are incredible at picking up on routines when they feel like it. They'll learn exactly what time you wake up, where you keep their treats, and even the sound of your car pulling up. But ask them to come when called, and suddenly they forget. This isn't stubbornness, it's selective intelligence. Male cats are motivated by reward and curiosity, not obedience. They quickly connect your actions to their benefits, which makes them excellent little behavior detectives. Once you realize that training them becomes a game of outsmarting your own cat. The trick: make it worth his while, and he'll surprise you. Speaking of surprises, have you ever wondered if there's a reason male cats just look so different from females? There actually is. Number 4. Male cats don't just look bigger. They're built differently. Male cats aren't just fluffier versions of females. Their bodies are literally built for a different lifestyle. They have denser muscles, heavier bones, and broader faces, especially around the cheeks and jaw. Those wide cheeks aren't just cute, they're biological armor. In the wild, male cats use that thickness for protection during fights over territory or mates. Even neutered males often keep that big-headed look, a visual reminder of their old instincts. You'll also notice their necks are stronger, which helps with dominance displays and scent marking. In short, everything about their build tells the story of a cat made for competition. But not every Tom look is genetic. Some even link to coat color, and that brings us to one of the most visible male cat mysteries of all. Number 3. Most orange cats are male. Here's a fun genetic twist: about 80% of orange cats are male. That's because the gene responsible for orange fur sits on the X chromosome. Female cats have 2 X's, so they need 2 copies of the orange gene to be fully ginger. Males only have 1 X, which means they only need 1 copy to wear that bright orange coat. That's why you rarely see female orange cats, and when you do, they're genetic rarities. Interestingly, many orange Toms are also known for their bold, outgoing personalities. Scientists aren't sure if it's biology or coincidence, but orange males often seem friendlier and more social. It's no wonder they stand out in homes and shelters. But there's one fact about male cats that isn't so bright, and it's something every cat owner should know to keep their boy safe. Number 2. Male cats have shorter lifespans. But there's a catch. Here's the tough truth: on average, male cats live shorter lives than females. But before you panic, there's an important why behind it. The difference isn't just biology, it's behavior. Unneutered males roam farther, fight more, and take more risks, which leads to injuries and infections. Even after neutering, males tend to be more adventurous, sometimes too adventurous. The good news is that indoor males with proper care live just as long as females. In fact, neutered males can even outlive them thanks to lower stress levels. So the shorter lifespan myth is really about lifestyle choices, not destiny. And when you know that you can protect your Tom and help him thrive longer. Now, have you ever wondered why we call them Tom cats in the first place? The story behind that name is wilder than you'd guess. Number 1. The mystery behind the Tom cat name. If male cats had a brand name, Tom would be it, and it all started with a scandalous book. Back in 1760, a popular story called The Life and Adventures of a Cat featured a daring feline hero named Tom, who couldn't stop chasing the ladies. The book became a hit, and people started calling any roaming male cat a tomcat. It's like how Karen became a meme name today, one example that stuck forever. Over time, the name just became part of our language. So when you say tomcat, you're actually quoting 18th century pop culture. Pretty wild, right? What began as a fictional flirt turned into the universal label for male cats everywhere. It's a perfect reminder that cats, just like people, have been charming and confusing us for centuries. And the more you learn about them, the more you realize just how mysterious and fascinating our furry little toms truly are. You're officially ahead of the curve when it comes to understanding male cats, but all that insight won't save him if his daily meals are slowly damaging his body. So watch our next video to discover the 10 most dangerous feeding mistakes cat lovers make every day. Because knowing these could be the difference between a happy, thriving cat and a heartbreaking vet visit.